Okay, we are live. This is week 3.
From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia,
It's between the
this
Cincinnati
is
Bengals
the National
going up
Football
against the
League.
Philadelphia Eagles. We are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now let this game and see what I have to do.
We'll see Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up and saying fly Eagles fly. So you get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. We go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years, beset by injuries. But last year, started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
Wentz now on first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Over the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wentz going to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes, and you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What we love to say, get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Miles Sanders' first carry game. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you make the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That's complete to Ward. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's one of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Jake Elliott readies for the field goal try. He was originally drafted by the Bengals. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they want, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does get into the DNA of the team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
And 3 first downs and 3 points. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals set and ready to get on offense, leading the charge out of LSU. Joe Burrow, the number 1 overall pick back in April.
When you read off Joe Burrow's numbers his last year at LSU, they almost don't even seem correct. I mean, 76% of his passes complete. That's the second best all time at the collegiate level. Ended up throwing 60 touchdown passes, accounted for 65 touchdowns, and only threw 6 interceptions and won a national championship. Joe Burrow is not just a terrific player. He has an it factor as well, and that's what they're counting on in Cincinnati.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They run their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now the first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now he'll let it go deep, right side. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. And even 4 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Bernard getting the handoff for Burrow. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. It's now 4th down. So on 4th down, Burrow will give later Randy Bullock for the Bengals field goal. Spotted at the left hash, that's from 45. Bullock's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. 3-3. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming back out on offense, here they are, Charles, your NFC East leaders, the Philadelphia Eagles, at 1-2-1 after getting the victory Sunday night against San Francisco, 25-20. Now the Eagles defense played its best game of the year, 5 sacks, 3 takeaways. They had a pick 6 as well. The offense, though, had some issues.
Yeah, let's hear from Alex Singleton. He had the pick 6, former defensive player of the year in the Canadian Football League. He's really jumped out and given them good play. And Carson Wentz, everyone wants to jump on him as a quarterback for the Eagles, but he doesn't have receivers. You and I are going to get tryouts next week. He did finish 18 of 28, 193 yards and a touchdown. Had a nice 11-yard run for the first score of the game. Yeah, he threw his 7th interception of the season, but he does not have a full receiving core. I still can't believe we're talking about 1-2-1, leading the division. Doug Peterson's crystal ball working for him well, taking that tie against the Cincinnati Bengals. But let's look forward to week 7 and 8. In the division, the Eagles host the Giants, and they host Dallas. We're going to start to find out how the NFC East is going to shake out when we hit that stretch of the season.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And then he out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll get this to Ward. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. He'll get a nice chunk there on a first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He's brought down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Again, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking of the point of attack. Look at that nice little drive going right here.
So from the 36 down, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 1st and 10.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the heart of the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throw left side, caught here by Ward. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bengals 22-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It'll only be a gain of a yard. It sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brings up
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier on this halftime.
We get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to push forward.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Their assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing his Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's finding Alshon Jeffrey, and the Eagles have taken the lead.
Blockers might talk this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that would work out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
For the extra point, Jake Elliott. That'll be taken about a yard deep Week 4 was all about Joe Mixon and Joe Burrow. Both were phenomenal. And Joe Burrow, another 300-yard game. He is looking sensational as well.
Yeah, they had to give short shrift to Joe Mixon. Second highest total rushing yards, 151 against Jacksonville. 2 rushing touchdowns, a receiving touchdown. He had a big day. But let's face it, this is all about Joe Burrow. He's carrying it so well. This team now fast. In their division now, they've got their next 3 matchups against their division. They go to Baltimore. Well, let me take that back. In the division, they get 3 matchups coming up. They go to Baltimore, then they go to Indianapolis, home for Cleveland, and all 3 of those teams are getting ready to play. They are currently 3-1. A tough stretch for the Bengals.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw taken in by Boyd. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Nice job there by Tyler Boyd, finishing off the connection on the throw. For 1,000 yards receiving each of the last 2 seasons, with 90 catches in 2019. Was thought to be a complimentary receiver, but with A.J. Green out much of the time, he became a reliable and consistent target.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Nice catch by A.J. Green. And in the beginning of his career, a perennial Pro Bowl receiver. Been dinged up a little bit the last 2 years, but now he gets a fresh start. But that, his friend and quarterback, Andy Dalton, his leadership will be key.
It's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of the drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Right for the point after is Randy Bullock. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Bengals score.
Randy Bullock taking
All level now at 10 apiece as the kicks away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What do we we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on the first down, and it's something that's safe, something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking now, and that's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Wentz now to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Wentz to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Alex Erickson deep for Cincinnati. And he couldn't get to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. No reason to do anything foolish as they snap it one more time on 1st down. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time. Well, thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they're all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back from quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will make it into the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up? that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll set up to throw from the gun. Out to the left, he's got Sample there. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good edge steam going.
2nd down. Bernard. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gap. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He gets it forward for 485, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking, ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And they work this well field across the 45. A gain of 22. A gain of 22. So they did not bring pressure, and turns out probably a bad idea.
Yeah, he had time to stand in the pocket and deliver a strike. So I'm wondering if they're going to note that, and next time just go ahead and bring that pressure.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Cincinnati.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow on the screen, Bernard. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Giovanni Bernard, 38 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Randy Bullock to kick
Now
off.
Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching it point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Wentz and the Eagles now a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Or sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open, that's a big start for him.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The last ran good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in the play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Wentz. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. A big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Wentz. And he finds the tight end Rodgers. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and get the down marker back to 1.
On first down, it's Sanders. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 20, going on first and 10. Yeah, he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to make. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, and that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead, put it on him, and score a touchdown.
Carry it line for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter. A 10-point drive that time. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And here's the 9th leading rusher in the NFL in 2019, Joe Mixon. The boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. 3-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Complete to his tight end Sample. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
They always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on football there, and it's 2nd down.
I give some credit to the defender on that when he read all his keys perfectly and get a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 4-3. Again, it's Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate. Third down here.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the hole, they have a few words to say to the QB, aren't they?
I got to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete. It's fourth down. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he should be able to pin it back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. 22-yard. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop it.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find the hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stepped down on that really well. But give them credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out, they turned it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss. Kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Covers in for the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working the gun. Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up 4 down, only a gain of 2 there. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be put in the books as a 50-40-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
first down.
That gives them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Now it's Burrow. Underneath, this is Bernard. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Here we go with Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First down now, but that clock rolling. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to pin that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From midfield now, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward. Okay, if you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And we've got free football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball the way that he gets there. If he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. Caught by the tight end Hurts. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, it's not a bad guy to dial into.
But when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Jones. And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And out goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Again, it's Wentz. And he connects with Hurts. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and first down.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts him in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. But I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They'll get nothing out of that one. It's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything the defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play that went there. But the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to Ward. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for a 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So a big kick coming down for Jake Elliott. This to at least give him a lead here in overtime. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the team.
Then we had to stop it down. The defense took the ball away, turned it over and down. This game's over.
Jake Elliott.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
It takes us near the 25. Just a little pass there, calling to 26. Here again comes Joe Burrow in the offense for the Bengals. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, the quarterbacks that I know, that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. First throw in overtime now for Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play. Obviously, that would be nice, but there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. You get 6, so much the better.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They had to catch him 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. That's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down. They wanted to avoid the dreaded 4th down and having to get a conversion or it being the final play. They picked it up, though, on 3rd.
I love how you described that because we've been in those situations and seen it. If you get the 4th down, especially in overtime, things get a little shakier, don't they? The hands get shaky, right? The throw, if you're going to throw the ball, being able to run it, all of that coming down to one big play. Very nice of them and nice for them to pick it up on 3rd.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And Burrow going to throw again. Wants the target, and he has it over the middle. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Great change up there on the route. It got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
5 at the Eagles' 36-yard line. Today's final score: Eagles 20, Bengals 17.
Second and 5. To the air again, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has another 1st down. It's a ball down to the Eagles' 26. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and it often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He drops it off for Bernard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
You should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Again, it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he's in for the score. And it is absolute stun silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Today's
Another great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughton. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Right. There you have it. The Bengals are winners for the Philadelphia Eagles, 23-20. They're in the stream, and they'll be back. Not with another line man stream, but it's going to be a live game because I have to do this. And yeah, I'll be right back right after when I set up.